Alright guys, we need to be silent again. Quick housekeeping matters again. I know our crowd has swelled inside since we started, so just a quick reminder, please silence your phones. Please maintain a respectful silence while the candidates are speaking. Reminders to not clap until after the entire presentation is over. And we open the floor to you.
Greetings to you fellow execs, members of regional groups, and students of Trent community at large. Before proceeding with my speech, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for being present here today and taking the time out of your busy lives to evaluate each candidate as they present their speech, for your votes will help determine the future of TACSU. To now officially begin my speech, I introduce myself by saying, hi, my name is Larissa Ngwe. I am currently a second-year student majoring in the Forensic Science program, and I am running for the position of TACSU Director of Finance. Using my diverse work experience and surplus community involvement, I have gained a lot of skills which are essential for this position. Such skills include, but are not limited to, possessing the ability to work both independently and as a team player, being highly organized, reliable, responsible, hardworking, dedicated, and able to complete all tasks and assignments promptly. As a current Equity Commissioner for the TCSA and a member of the Clubs and Groups Funding Committee, I have gained a lot of valuable knowledge about Trent University and the Peterborough community. Working for the TCSA has enabled me to form close relationships with various staff members and has also provided me with a vast amount of references. These resources will be very valuable when seeking for funding from various community organizations and student associations. As a member of the Clubs and Groups Funding Committee, I have the responsibility of reviewing a multitude of applications from various clubs and groups at Trent. These groups request funding from the TCSA in order to financially remunerate for events being held during the duration of each academic term. The reason I am telling you this is because partaking in this experience has enabled me to work hand in hand with the Vice President of University and College Affairs, as well as the Clubs and Groups Coordinator. It has also expanded my knowledge on external organizations who are more likely to provide funding for student groups and unions aside from student associations such as the TCSA, TISA, the College Cabinet, and PAN colleges. I am a very responsible and hardworking individual in that I recently organized a movie night event catered towards part-time students all on my own. I initiated this process by creating a budget, generating and publicizing posters for the events, ensuring food, drinks, and snacks were purchased and provided for this event, all the while ensuring the actual expenses for the event were well under the anticipated expenses. This just goes to show how flexible I am with my time, how committed I am with my responsibilities, and my ability to complete multiple tasks simultaneously. Because I am a very sociable individual, I have attained close connections with experienced DJs around the GTA who specialize in both African and Caribbean music. This will help decrease TACSU's expenses, as booking them for our events will be done at a discounted cost. Using my organizational skills and work experience in the field of finance, I will ensure TACSU funds are managed appropriately and events hosted by TACSU are made affordable to students. I also intend to communicate with the directors of finance from other regional groups and, if feasible, work hand in hand with them to host fundraising events, thus increasing our source of income as well as theirs. Though the position I am running for is Director of Finance, my duties and responsibilities do not end with finances alone. I also plan to work with the Public Relations Officer to ensure TACSU is publicized extensively to both new students at Trent and students at Fleming College. For one, this will allow students at Fleming to be more familiar with our student union, and more importantly, this will allow Fleming students to want to perform in cultural outreach at Afro-Bana, thus drastically increasing our ticket sales. With my work background, the skills I possess, as well as my community involvement, I have acquired a lot more knowledge about the Trent community and built stronger relationships with faculty members and students of Trent University. All these resources are essential in order to successfully manage TACSU funds and maintain the budget of this student union. With that being said, I would like to thank you once again for being present here today and listening to one of many speeches. I hope when you receive your voting ballot on March 30th, you vote Larissa Ngwe as your Director of Finance for the 2016 to 2017 school year for TACSU.
for Director of Finance, Ms. Shimon Fine.
Outgoing President of the Trent African Caribbean Student Union, other members of this school year's executive body, our distinguished members, the EP, Wagwan. I am Shimon Fine, a first-year student majoring in biochemistry and molecular biology. Though I am a science major, I am in no way a stranger to the world of finance. 3 years ago, I taught myself principles of accounts and principles of business and was able to pass these subjects with distinctions, earning a certificate in business studies at the completion. I'm a graduate of the Student Program for Innovation in Science and Engineering, and for completion of the program, I had to complete 9 courses in 4 weeks, one of which was entrepreneurship. My teammates and I were able to develop our business model canvas and a budget projection for our company Fine Works. I can tell you that the evaluation aspect was no joke, and I would never want to argue with Dr. Ricky Permanan from the Trinidad and Tobago Ministry of Sustainable Development again. However, this man helped to carve a beast when it comes down to discussing revenue streams, cost structure, value propositions, and the feasibility of projects. I'm the sister, daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter of persons who have and still are owners of successful businesses. I'm also the accountant for 9 Pieces Entertainment, which is an event planning company that hosts neon parties. So believe me when I say, I'm no dummy to the money. What capacity do you see yourself functioning in was one of the questions asked during my interview last year for the position of first-year representative. Without hesitation, I said Director of Finance. Luckily, while serving as one of the first-year representatives, I was able to work alongside our outgoing Director of Finance, allowing me to garner the skills I need to be the best fit for TACSU's accountant. But why do I really want this though? Trust me when I say it's more than just wanting to be in a position for the heck of it, and even more than just having something to add to my resume. So I've only been here a year. TACSU has become a deep...
Don't.
Let's just say I have grown to love and care deeply for TACSU. I cannot begin to explain how passionate I am about the student union. The great reggae artist Bob Marley said, "Don't ever forget your history or your destiny." This is the essence of the Trent African Caribbean Student Union, providing a home away from home, a place where we can truly be ourselves, a place where our culture and identities as people of African and Caribbean descent can flourish. This is a place where we can find laughter, find joy, relate to each other, talk, learn from each other, show the world the beauty of our country. And did I forget to mention party? Yes, we love to turn up, but that's just because we have so much to celebrate. Our heritage is rich, it is beautiful, and we must join our hands, our hearts, and our pockets to ensure that this union is preserved. As your Director of Finance, I will ensure that costs of our activities are affordable and will constantly remind you that quality costs. But because I'm quite the persuader, I will use my bright eyes, my fine smile, and my business expertise to have sponsors join in with us, wanting to be a part of us through their wallets. My hopes for TACSU is for us to host fundraisers that will not only benefit us as members, but others around Trent's campus and the community of Peterborough. A wise man said, "What you give, you get 10 times over," and I couldn't agree more. I would love to be granted the opportunity of working to ensure that TACSU is not only seen, but that we are heard, we are supported, and we are supported. Money is sharper than the sword, and without proper management of funds, without proper record keeping, and without budgeted skills, the hard work put into making TACSU what it is today will perish. I don't know how I survived knowing this, which is the reason I stand here making a vow to follow the guidelines for my position as stated in the Constitution. so that our mission to promote, preserve, and protect our heritage can be upheld. So, if it is efficiency you want, choose 5. If it is accountability you want, choose 5. If it is dependability you want, choose 5. If it is transparency you want, you better choose 5. I will work along with the other executive members to keep the club going up, not just on a Tuesday. The task is great, and though I'm fine, my little, but my shallow, which means don't ever underestimate me. Ladies, gentlemen, I poured my heart out to you in sincerity, and I can only implore you that if you love the student union, and if you are as passionate about it and its members as I am, you will choose 5 for the finances.
Jeez.